We be live. Shalom, shalom, everyone. Have you liked the stream? Make sure you like the stream right now because we have a lot to do. Tensions are rising between India and Pakistan, and we are going to be talking about it. We're going to quickly go over what happened. And after everyone is on the same page, we're going to go over everyone's reactions, how everyone is responding to this from all sides, from the India side, the Pakistan side. Israelis are commenting, people from Europe, people everywhere is talking about it, and we're going to basically go. People are criticizing Trump over this for some reason. People are talking about there's a lot of satire, but there's a lot of comparison to the situation between Israel and Gaza. We're going to go over this, but more importantly, we're also going to be keeping an eye on the comments in the live chat so that we could have your analysis as well. Amir here, Amir from Israel is here highlighting your comments and starring them for highlighting the ones that he seems fit to have highlighted on the screen, and also starring the ones that he thinks I should be reading at some point during the stream, probably at the end of the stream. But during the stream, I also read super chats. If you have anything that you want me to read during the stream, you can support the channel by doing a super chat and also get me to read your comments. But last time I did a stream, a lot of you were like, hey, guys, before you go over opinions, maybe like some of us who don't really follow the news as in detail, maybe let us know what the hell's going on before you jump right into it. So how about we do a recap of what happened and where we are at, and then quickly we go over all the analysis of it. Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to go over what happened. Why did India do this? What did India target? Because India just bombed Pakistan. Hi, if everybody is not following the news at all, India just bombed Pakistan and Pakistan responded. All right, so we want to see how did they do it? Where did they target? What India said about this? How is Pakistan reacting? What is happening right now as we speak? What other countries are saying? And why is this important? And could it escalate or not? And that's actually the most important part, I guess. Can this escalate? Are you all in? Nothing ever happens, or are you all in? This is World War III, and we're about to enter nuclear war, guys. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? This is the beginning of a major escalation, or nothing ever happens? Oh, D is here as well. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, the chat is already very busy, so that's great. Make sure you like this. Make sure you like the stream, because a lot of people say that the way that we cover these things when it happens on this channel is better than anyone else. So if you think that, make sure you like the stream so other people come here and we have this group discussion about all of this. This is a very this channel basically is really good at looking at things from all sides. If you're new here, you will see that. Let me just really quickly go over what happened. Okay, what happened? India launched air and missile strikes into Pakistan, and Pakistan controlled Kashmir late at night in a military operation they called Operation Sindoor. They hit 9 locations that India claims were being used by terrorist group like Lashkar-e-Taiba. Okay, it's very important that India is saying that, because India is trying to make it very clear that we did not, okay, this is a de-escalatory measure by India, that we are not hitting targets of military targets, like Pakistan's military. We're not touching those in Pakistan. We're only targeting these terrorist groups in Pakistan. This is an invitation by India to Pakistan to either not retaliate, or if they retaliate, make it so that it's nothing. It's not really. Okay, this is a de-escalatory measure. So India basically is trying to make sure that the Indians are happy that the response was strong and we stood up for India, and we're taking revenge for the innocent people that these terrorists killed. But at the same time, signal to Pakistan, hey, we don't want to escalate beyond any of this. Okay, so that's what's happening. So okay, so terrorist groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba and also Jaish-e-Mohammed, groups known for attacking Indian civilians and soldiers in Kashmir. So these are the groups that are being targeted. Why did India do this? Everybody here, I think you guys know this, but I'm just going to go over it real quickly so that everyone is on the same page. India is retaliating for a terrorist bombing that happened on April 22nd, where 26 Hindu tourists were killed in Kashmir. India says the people behind that bombing were trained in Pakistan, and it had intelligence that more attacks were being planned. So India decided to hit those terror training camps. And and camps and hideouts first before another attack could happen. So what did they target? By the way, thank you so much. We got a super chat from Reincarnation Entertainment saying like and subscribe, guys. Plus share the channel. Thank you so much, Reincarnation Entertainment, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. What did they target? India says that they targeted training centers, logistic hubs, and launch pads for cross-border attacks in cities like. Oh yeah, I actually have the Arabic written version of the name of these cities because the English version. Okay, I'm just going to read the English version. No, never mind. So they're launch pads in multiple locations, because if I read the English version, you guys are going to be like, what the hell is he? Did he just have a stroke or something? Okay, here, I have the Arabic version. I can read that better. Bahawalpur, Kutli, and Muzaffarabad. Okay, so these are the places that they are, the locations that they targeted. Let's go back up here. Yes, some of the places hit were mosques and seminaries. Oh, so this is what Pakistan is saying. Like, these were not terrorist training grounds. These were mosques and seminaries. But a lot of people, anti-Islam people, are actually enjoying the fact that some mosques were destroyed as well, which is controversial. India claims they were being used to harbor terrorists, but Pakistan says civilians died there. Okay. How did India do this? India used fighter jets. They used some very advanced fighter jets that India has, which is strange because Pakistan claims that they shot some of them down, which is actually quite, I don't know if we're going to believe that or not, but these are some very advanced jets. Okay, so they use fighter jets, missiles, and drones. They struck overnight around 1 a.m. Indian officials say they were very accurate and avoided civilian areas. And India is also saying, Indian leaders are saying the strike was preemptive to stop attacks before they happen. It was measured and proportionate, not trying to start a full war. And they also say we'll respond again if Pakistan does anything in return. How is Pakistan reacting? Pakistan is furious and calling it an act of war, claims 26 civilians were killed and 46 were injured, including children, saying 5 Indian fighter jets and 1 drone were shot down. Guys, let me know in the live chat. Do you believe that? Because these are some really advanced fighter jets by India. Like, did Pakistan actually manage to take 5 of them down? And also 1 drone were shot down. India hasn't confirmed this yet. Pakistan's prime minister said they will respond militarily, but when and how is upon them. To me, it seems like they want to delay it so that the people in Pakistan, because now a lot of people in Pakistan want revenge, but Pakistan, I think, it knows that it's not capable of actually retaliating that much. So they're just like, we will respond at a later date that we don't know when. One day, when people in Pakistan are less angry and the retaliation, if it's too small, the anger has already died down. That's when we will attack. Okay. So that's my reading of it. It might be not true. What's happening right now? So right now we have artillery. Fire is happening along the border line of control. Heavy shelling from both sides. 3 Indian jets crashed in Kashmir. So guys, I saw some images of some things that seems to be remains of fighter jets, being pictures of it coming out of Pakistan. I don't know if they're fake. I don't know if they're from before. I don't know. So I don't know, but the claim is that but I did see some people posting pictures saying that, oh yeah, we shot some planes down and here are the remains in Pakistan. So again, I don't know. Okay, we'll see. 3 Indian jets crashed in Kashmir. The cause is unclear. Could be enemy fire or accidents. I mean, if 3 jets were down, like, basically crashed because of accidents, that's embarrassing. I hope that didn't happen for India. Flights over the region are being rerouted. Flights over the region are being rerouted. Airports were briefly shut. Okay, so what the other countries are saying? The UN, US, China, Russia are all telling both sides to calm down and avoid starting a full-scale war. Experts are saying this could get worse very fast, especially since both India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons. Again, why is this all very important? This is the most serious military clash since India's 2019 airstrikes in Balakot. Back then, it almost led to war. if this escalates, it could cause many civilians' death, crash the economy in both countries, destabilize South Asia. Okay, let's go over what other people are posting, some of the explosions and everything that is happening. But guys, let me tell you. So when in 2019 we were getting close to war, and it died down, and people are saying like, yeah, every time these tensions happen, and then eventually it dies down, right? The thing is that this level of escalation, so it might die down as well, because both sides are motivated to basically de-escalate. So that's why people are saying it will de-escalate and it's not going to happen. A full-scale war is not going to happen. But people who are saying no, actually we should be worried, what they're saying is that this tension right now that we're seeing right now is actually higher than the tension that we saw in 2019. Let me know if you agree, if this tension is higher. And they say if 2019 was almost started a full-scale war, this one is more likely to start a full-scale war, also because a lot of civilians are dying and stuff like that. So they're saying this is a little bit more worrisome. Okay, so let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you think that this is the risk of a full-scale war? How high is it here? Okay, I personally am more concerned. What I think is what we should panic about is not a full-scale war between, like, head-to-head war between India and Pakistan. I mean, that is always a worry. I just think the chances of that is low. What I worry about more is that all of these tensions is going to escalate the total collapse of Pakistan, and the total collapse of Pakistan will bring the Islamists. I mean, it's hard. Like, I know, like, some people look at Pakistan's government and like, what do you mean? It's already Islamists already in charge. Okay, I'm talking about Islamists of a different kind. Okay, more radical Islamists will take charge of Pakistan, and they get access not just to nuclear weapon, but also to some very, very advanced weaponry that the United States has gifted to Pakistan for a very long time. I mean, not gifted. I mean, money that they bought advanced weaponry with, right? So, and that's a worry for me, that for Pakistan collapsing, and this we might go from a fake secular state of Pakistan, and it's not secular, but it has like but it would be worse. It would become a lot more radical. Like, if this government falls and another radical Islamist group takes over, right? If a total, I mean, not even take over, if a total collapse in Pakistan will basically be the rise of many terrorist Islamic groups in that region, and it would be hell for India, for Iran, for everyone in that region. Okay, so this is the worry. Like, I don't know, that is because Pakistan is already speed running towards total collapse, and these types of tension could just escalate that. What do you guys think? Do you share my analysis that that's a more of a worry than a total scale, full head-to-head confrontational war between India and Pakistan? Or do you think, like, no, Armin, the worry actually, like, what? Let me know. Okay, let's go through all of these tweets that I have for you guys. So look at this. Okay, this Dr. Malouf is, guys, go follow this guy. Even if you don't agree with all of his takes, this Dr. Malouf guy is always on top of everything on Twitter. Okay, so Dr. Malouf is saying India is carrying out massive strikes against Pakistan. Pakistan promises to retaliate harshly. It's now war between two nuclear armed countries. Okay, so this guy is thinking, is like, let's see. Let's look at this. This video was pretty intense. Okay, by the way, there's a lot of fake videos. I had to go quadruple check to make sure, like, to be almost sure that these videos are correct, because there's a lot of fake videos going around. Okay, there's a lot of videos from Gaza being that people are sharing and saying that this is a Pakistan. Okay, so be careful with the videos that you're sharing. But let's watch this one. Okay, so this was India bombing Pakistan. Allah, the guy is saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah means there's no God other than Allah. All right. So I think this is the wrong. Let me see actually. So here's another video. I'm not sure if this is the correct video. Let me see. Let me play it. I think this is right because after one. So here's the tip, guys. Again, this is not a sure method, but after 1,000 likes, if you don't see any community notes, it increases the chances of it being accurate. Okay, the first video that I showed you is correct, and I think Dr. Malouf actually checks to make sure that his videos are correct. So guys, people who are following the news, I think this video is also accurate, but like, can you confirm to me in the chat that this is also from India bombing Pakistan? Let me see. Yeah, I think this might not be it because I saw a video just like this one that was people said this Gaza. I think this might be Gaza, so let's be careful. Let's be careful with this one. I will go to the places. Yeah, this is a Gaza video. The first one was in Pakistan. This is not correct. So actually, I'm quite disappointed because after 1,000 likes, we have no community notes and no comments telling it that it's Gaza. Let me actually check. Holy crap. Yeah, look at this. This is actually quite disappointing. I think this is Gaza, and after there's no comments correcting it. That's crazy. Yeah, the first one was correct. The first one was Pakistan. This is not. This is the guys. This is why you have to be very skeptical about what you see online. Jesus. Okay, so let me actually go. Okay, so look at this. This is Pakistani soldiers are getting pretty, hyped up about responding. So EL is saying, breaking Pakistani troops are advancing to the border with India, chanting Allahu Akbar. Pakistan started this war. Okay, so let's look at these Pakistani soldiers shouting Allahu Akbar and getting ready to respond. I don't think you're going to get the command to respond. Honestly, that was not very impressive. That seemed very weak. Didn't you think so? Like, this is... I don't see a lot of energy here. Yeah, I mean, if this is what... Okay, so, yeah, I did not very... Okay. So, again, here's another person showing another video. Let me see. This got 25,000 likes. I'm almost sure if this was not Pakistan, it must have gotten a comment. It got 25,000 likes. So the caption says, "Holy shit, India has attacked Pakistan. Get ready for chaos on the streets of Britain." Oh shit, of Britain. Wow. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, so this is just CCTV or something. Okay. Let's go over here. All right, so let's go over the relationship with Israel's and some Israelis supporting this, people comparing this to the situation in Israel and stuff like that. Let me go over this. Sharon is saying Israel stands with India. Yeah, there's a lot of Israelis that are coming out in full support for India. So this guy's saying India launches missile attacks at 3 places as Pakistan vows to respond. One hits a mosque. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. This guy is celebrating that one. Look at the party emoji. So India launches missile attacks at 3 places as Pakistan vows to respond. One hit a mosque. And there's a party thing here. There's like, what do you guys think about this? I mean, I don't know if you should do that, because here's the thing. I'm more anti-Islam than a lot of people that yell at me here for saying that, oh, Armin, you're not anti-Islam. Okay, I am aggressively anti-Islam. Okay, I'm just not anti-Muslim. I'm pro-humans, including Muslims. I'm anti-Islam. I don't think this is good. And for like saying like, oh, one hit a mosque. I mean, the reason why we would celebrate is that if that mosque was being used by terrorists and terrorists were hiding in that mosque, and then India hit that mosque because there were terrorists using it as a shield, then we would be like, yay, India hit the terrorists. Okay, but we don't. Like the mosque itself, I mean, hitting blowing up mosques, this is not a good look. And again, I'm anti-mosque, but the way you fight against mosque propaganda is by fighting against the bad ideas. You don't celebrate the bombing a mosque. Okay. In fact, one reason why we love Israel is because when I went to Tel Aviv, Tel Aviv actually has a lot of mosques. It has a freedom of religion. So your own country allows mosques to be all over its capital. Like when I was in Tel Aviv, like many times I heard the azan playing. I mean, I don't like the azan, I don't like the Islam, but I'm a secularist, so I appreciate freedom of religion and safety and security of people. So yeah, Israel has a lot of mosques. So I don't know. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. So don't defend Israel or India like this. Okay, the way you defend India. So I'm on India's side, and between India and Pakistan. Between India and Pakistan's governments, I'm on India's side, right? But the way you defend this mosque being hit, is that you will go and show that it was being used by terrorists. Okay, so okay, fine. Tel Aviv is the main city. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, they officially recognized capital by most countries is Tel Aviv. So that's why I said Tel Aviv. By Israel itself and United States, the capital is considered to be Jerusalem. Fine. But is it now officially Jerusalem? Should we? You know what? I'm on Israel's side, so I'm going to say whatever Israel says is the capital. I'm going to say that's the capital. Okay, so Jerusalem is the capital. I'm just used to years of considering Tel Aviv the capital. So yes, you're right. Nina saying leave Armin alone. Tel Aviv is the capital until Trump fixes it. LOL. Okay, I will call Israel's capital the city that Israel itself officially recognizes as the capital. How about that? So Israel recognizes its capital to be Jerusalem, so I will go with Jerusalem. So let's go with this. Blast reported in Bahawalpur, Kutli, Muzaffarabad, where they hit terrorist training camps outside the Pakistan embassy in the UK, right? So there's all that. People are laughing at me. Jerusalem is my capital. Okay, yeah. I mean, I will let the Israeli themselves. Okay, so this was some satire here. I just wanted to show you that Associated Press is saying breaking. India launches missile attack on Pakistan. UN condemns Israel. I know, yeah. So I know. So I had to show you this. By the way, let me go through these Israel-related comparisons, and then we go back to some other analysis by some other people. Ooh. Okay, so Andrew Fox is saying, now imagine for a second the world's media was reporting on the India-Pakistan conflict without once mentioning Pakistan, portraying it as if India was just indiscriminately bombing for no reason. That's the world media approach to the Gaza war. So there's a lot of comparisons, as you can see, people are making here. But let me actually look at some other people. But a lot of people are using this to make attack Trump, and I'm gonna review that for you guys to see if you think it's fair or not. But before I do that, let me show you some other takes that were interesting here. So you guys know Dr. Omar Suleiman, right? He's a very famous Muslim preacher, influencer, very, very influential. So he posted this saying Modi is the twin devil of Netanyahu. Modi is the twin devil of Netanyahu. India, under a fascist regime, clearly wants to take advantage of a world that can't stop even the most obvious genocide ever. May Allah protect Pakistan and the innocent people of the world at the mercy of small tyrants with big weapons. All right, so this is Dr. Omar Suleiman's take, and this guy, Sean is quote tweeting this and responding. I mean, no, we're just screenshotting it and saying their strategy is to provoke you with terrorist attack after terrorist attack, and then when you finally respond, they portray you as the villain. I stand with India. Yeah, okay, so I think is Sean Israeli, because that sounds like a I don't know. I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. I mean, the whole point, look, this is basically kind of like the October 7th attack was designed for Palestinians to die. Guys, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is what Hamas leaders have admitted. The point of October 7th is so Palestinians die because of the response of Israel, because Hamas knows that it cannot destroy Israel, but by forcing Israel's hand to do something that gets Palestinians killed, it tries to reduce the standing and soft power of Israel all around the world. So that's by design. And basically, Sean is suggesting that we're seeing something here similar here. So the point of these terrorists, these Islamic terrorists, are to force India to attack, to respond, because it's the responsibility of every country's military to advertise its deterrence capability as soon as it's attacked. That's the responsibility they have to their citizens. And because terrorists know that, they try to poke you so that when you respond, the other power then responds to you in kind and basically try to escalate things. I mean, Sean is pretty accurate here, so I would agree with that. I agree with that. Also, Amir, thank you so much for constantly telling people in the chat to like. And also, guys, thank you everybody who's liking the stream. Again, we do need your likes so that this stream gets more views. Okay, so please make sure you like, comment, and all of that. Oh, there's another point made here by this Sean guy. Let me see if I agree. We agree with him here. Sean here is saying Al Jazeera is the most accurate news you can find. I think he's being satirical here. Except when it comes to India or Israel, where it almost always gets the story backwards, gain credibility on the topics they don't care about to be spent on the topics they do. It's credibility laundering. Wow, I've never heard that before. It's credibility laundering. That's a very interesting. No wonder I always get impressed by Al Jazeera's other coverage, because I'm like, wow, this is actually a good documentary. Wow, this actually was good coverage. Is because they're the things that they don't have an agenda over, they try to be really, really good at it so that they could launder the credibility. That is very interesting. I never thought about that like that. This guy is pretty good in describing things. I like that. Let me actually see what he's highlighting. He's saying breaking heavy cross-border shelling as Pakistan says India attack ignited inferno. Okay, so high risk. Look at the titles. High risk Indian attacks in Pakistan raise fear of wider conflict. Wow, these are all very anti-Indian phrasing of the titles. They are looking for a Minder Catholic cardinal. Okay, so no, not that one. Why did India strike Pakistan? All we know about Operation Sindoor. Okay, so basically suggesting that these titles are framed in a way to make India look like they started it. Interesting. Okay, so that was another take. Let me go. There was this tweet here, basically trying to show who's with India, who's with Pakistan, celebrity-wise, famous people-wise. So saying confused about who to support in India-Pakistan conflict because either side seems to align with your ideological priors. Here is a guide to which celebrities have firmly declared themselves on which side to help you make your decision. Oh, because this is making fun of the fact that people just use celebrities as a way to make decisions. So he's like, okay, so if you're confused about who to support, just follow the celebrity. So Gal Gadot is on the right side here as well. Okay, so that's great. Gal Gadot is fantastic. I mean, you could expect that. She's Israeli. She's ex-IDF. So obviously she would be on India's side. Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast is heavily on India's side. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know this lady. Oh my God, I don't know my celebrities. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, I know this philosopher Zizek. I know him. Ronaldo, I know. Altman is on India's side. I mean, I think he's a Zionist as well, so that's not surprising. Sam Altman. Bukele is on India's side. That's not surprising. I don't. Oh, Sydney Sweeney is on India side. Anna Taylor Joy is on India side. Peter Hitchens, is that Christopher Hitchens' brother? I don't know. Is on India side. I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. Perry Abbasi. Okay, so these are people on India side. Let's look at people on Pakistan side. I don't know these people. My God, who are these people? Zindia. Oh, okay, no Zindia. This girl I know. Okay, she's on Pakistan side. I don't know this. I don't know this. I don't know this person. I don't know any of these. Oh, I know this guy from Andor. Pedro Pascal. I know him. Oh, is this guy from White Lotus? Yes. Goggins is on. Walton Goggins is on Pakistan side. Little F-Wit is on Pakistan side. Oprah Winfrey is on Pakistan. Why would Oprah Winfrey take any side at all? What the hell? Isn't that weird? Why would Oprah? Okay, can somebody tell me? Lana Del Rey? Ooh. No, I don't know these people. I don't know my celebrities, people. I'm sorry, I don't know. Who's it? Hold on. I don't. Am I supposed to know them? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I just know some of these people. Can somebody tell me what Oprah Winfrey, why she would be on Pakistan side? I don't get it. Okay, another person making the similar point is saying, breaking, following India's military strike on Pakistan, liberals across America are now on high alert, waiting to hear from celebrities which flag to post on their social media. Okay, another person. Okay, so yeah. Also, this meme was being shared again. I mean, this is not a meme. This is real life, but it has turned into a meme. But I don't know. Have you guys seen this video before? But it has resurfaced again. A lot of people were sharing this. This was in Pakistan. Pakistani kids getting ready for, they're getting ready to fight. Okay.
My plan is that I will be pilot and I'll help everyone. Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Great.
Okay, so these are Pakistani kids who want to get ready to become pilots, soldiers.
You see, this is the spirit. We love Pakistan.
My pledge to my country is that when I will grow up, I will be the scientist like Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who helped Pakistan making the nuclear power.
Inshallah, we have a bright future. We have here students who are going to make Pakistan a great nuclear nation.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army, wow, great!
My
Great.
pledge is to help people who need for like people money and all this.
He is going to help the people in Pakistan. Great.
I will open as much educational institution as possible, and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
The next generation of Pakistan is going to make Pakistan literacy 100%.
My pledge to my country is that I will finish all corruption, and so we will prove to Pakistan is not less than any other country. Pakistan Zindabad.
Pakistan Zindabad.
I will be a soldier and I will die for my country.
Yeah, we have soldiers who want to live for the country and die for the country.
My pledge is to when I will grow up, I will help the poor people by giving their home, by giving them homes.
Inshallah, he is going to give homes to everyone.
When I will be a boy, and I will reduce illiteracy. That is my first goal, and my second goal will be to help the poor. Long live Pakistan!
Wait, okay. There's actually a better version of this. Hold on. This is a. Is this a? Yeah, this is the better version. Here. Hold on. This is funnier.
My plan is that I will be pilot, and I'll help everyone. Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Great.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army, wow, great.
Strong army, wow, great. Okay, so I'm not gonna play that, but wait a minute, hold on. There's a better there's even a better version. Okay.
My plan is that I will be pilot, and I help everyone.
I remember that.
Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Great.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army. Wow, great.
I will open as much educational institution as possible, and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
Great.
My plan is to, when I will grow up, I will help the poor people by giving their home, by giving them homes.
Inshallah. Great.
Okay. Oh, that was fantastic. Okay. Okay, that was good. Okay, wait. Okay. I don't know how to move on from that. I don't know how to move on from that. Okay, whew. I enjoyed that. Wait, guys, actually, let's give credit to this channel. That was fantastic. You should guys go share this. Yokify, yes, and it's called Grape animation meme. If you guys, so if we use this video, we should give credit to the people who did the animation. All right. Oh, again, you want to see it again? One more time, guys. You want to see it one more time? Okay, yeah, it was so good. One more time. This is a short one. Okay, let's just it's 30 seconds only. So let's watch this one more time.
My plan is that I will be pilot, and I help everyone. Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Great.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army. Wow, great.
I will open as much educational institution as possible, and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
Great.
My plan is to, when I will grow up, I will help the poor people by giving their homes, by giving them homes.
Inshallah. Great.
Okay. That's enough. Oh my god. All right. Let's go to people blaming Trump for some reason. Let's see why people are blaming Trump. Let me close all these windows. Whew, that was good. I enjoyed that. So hold on, let me follow. Spencer Hakimian is saying India has already agreed to drop their tariffs to nothing. Trump, okay, yeah, no, this is about that. Yeah, by the way, this is very unfair. Like, I don't understand. We need India as an ally to Western countries. Why would you put tariffs on India? This is like this is one of the dumbest things that President Trump has ever done, in my opinion, especially when it comes to India. Because if you want to isolate China, your number one ally on isolating China is India. What the hell? Why would you put tariffs on India? Okay, so, and also India has already agreed to drop their tariffs to nothing. Trump said that. And this guy, Spencer, is saying, so why don't you sign a effing deal with them? Then bird brain. Okay, so why don't you just sign a effing deal with them? Then bird brain. Like, let's watch this here. Yeah, can somebody explain to me why would Trump put tariffs on India from all countries, the main ally you have against China that you're trying to isolate?
India, as an example, has one of the highest tariffs in the world. We're not going to put up with that. And they've agreed already to drop it. They'll drop it to nothing. They've already agreed. They would have never done that for anybody else but me. So we're going to put down some numbers, and we're going to say our country is open for business. And they're going to come in, and they're going to pay in India.
Okay, somebody's telling me, oh, Armin, economics works differently. Oh, really? You tell me about that. Sarah, I have a degree in finance and economics. So please come lecture me about finance and economics. Here's what I could tell you about economics. Trump's tariffs are insane. How about that? They're stupid. They're dumb. And especially if you put one on India. Economics work different. That's your take. That's your economic take. That's your analysis. oh, economics work differently. Like differently from what? Okay, so Don is saying this is what India is doing in Pakistan right now. Didn't happen under Biden. Okay, so a lot of people are trying to make the point because you know the Russia-Ukraine war happened, and Trump was constantly making using that to attack Biden, saying that, oh, if I was president, that war would have never happened under my watch. So now people are trying to use this. I don't think this is fair. I mean, criticizing Trump for the tariff is fair, but criticizing Trump for saying like, oh, how did you didn't stop India, Pakistan, and it happened under your watch, because I don't think that's a fair criticism of Trump, because the whole Russia-Ukraine thing is something that the United States and NATO is more involved with. So if you want to criticize U.S. for not doing something to stop the war, that's a fair criticism. The involvement of Western powers in the fight between Pakistan and India is far less. So I don't think this is an apples to apples comparison, right? So guys, I criticize Trump sometimes, but I also defend him sometimes. I think this is an unfair comparison. Yeah. But a lot of people were making the same comment. So for example, this guy, Jim Laporta, is, hold on, make sure I follow even people who I don't agree with. Okay. Jim is saying, if former President Biden should have stopped Russia from invading Ukraine, does that mean President Trump should have stopped India from attacking Pakistan? No, because again, Ukraine is a NATO issue. US is in NATO, so US was a lot more involved in that. So I don't think that's a fair comparison. Let me see, some other people are making the same comparison. This guy, no, I don't know, saying India and Pakistan would have, so basically this is satire, saying India and Pakistan would have never done this if Trump would have been a president. So basically Trump is the president. Look how much these types of takes is getting a lot of likes and shares. People criticizing Trump for this because he criticized Biden for letting Ukraine happen. I mean, honestly, I don't think it was fair to criticize Biden for letting the Russia-Ukraine war happen either. Like, I think both of these criticisms are unfair, but the people who are criticizing Biden have, at least it's relevant. At least it's relevant to the United States. You know, there's more there. Here's this account called Republicans Against Trump. It's saying Donald Trump a few days ago, I'm close to India and Pakistan. Oh yeah, by the way, people in India, Trump is playing both sides. Trump is saying like, oh, I love them both, India and Pakistan. So what do you guys think about that? So Trump is saying I'm close to India and Pakistan. They have had that fight for 1,000 years in Kashmir. They get it figured out one way or another. And so basically this account is saying when America is weak, the world becomes more dangerous. So basically Trump, by saying this, he's trying to, people's analysis of what Trump is saying is that he's just trying to wash his hands off of it. It's like, this is a 1,000-year feud. I mean, it's not a 1,000-year feud. Pakistan is a new country. I don't know why he's calling it a 1,000-year feud. So this is something that is like, we have nothing to do with this. This has been going there for a long time, and I'm on both of their sides. I love Pakistan. I love India, and they will figure this out. They don't need me to be involved, right? So, and this Republican account who's against Trump is saying that this is weak, pathetic from Trump. So let's watch this, what Trump said.
India and Pakistan, their intentions after the attack in Kashmir. Got any message for them? Are you going to be talking to them?
I'm very close to India and very close to Pakistan, as you know. They've had that fight for 1,000 years in Kashmir. Kashmir's been going on for 1,000 years.
The audio is low, not my fault. It's in a plane.
Longer than that. And it's a bad one yesterday, though. It's a bad one. Over 30 people.
Are you concerned that there's now tensions on the border between them? Are you concerned that how
All right, basically the audio is low, but I just told you what he said. Oh, by the way, I missed. We got 2 super chats. Thank you, Amir, for reminding me. Eden, thank you so much from the shekels. We're Zionist funded on this channel. We got shekels from Israel. Thank you so much for the super chat and another super chat saying Grape. Thank Grape. Yeah, from that video. Thank you for the super chat. That's very sweet. Appreciate that. Hold on, let me actually see. Oh yeah, these are the flags of Israel and India, which doesn't show on the screen, but these are supposed to be the flags of Israel and India. Thank you so much for the super chat and support from Israel. That's very sweet. Also, Carl is supporting, basically defending Trump here, saying, what was he supposed to do? Are we white people some magic overlords to control peoples from the global south? Yeah, I don't know if it could do anything. I mean, even if it could do anything, the American taxpayer is like, yeah, we can't do something, but we don't want it because we have more problems here at home. Like, go figure out your own shit out, you know. And also, well, here's the thing. Here, to be fair, it's not about. Let me actually say the argument from the other side. It's not a white thing. United States is a superpower, so they can do things that no other country can. And the argument from the other side is like, listen, yes, you do have a magic wand. It's called the U.S. military, and it's more powerful than any military in the world. And you have the U.S. economy, which is more powerful than any economy in the world. So these are as close to a magic wand that it could get, first of all. Second of all, Pakistan collapsing and nuclear weapons getting in the hands of Islamists, that is U.S.'s concern. You might be like, yeah, it has nothing to do with us. This is between India and Pakistan. Well, it becomes everyone's problem on planet Earth if Islamists in Pakistan get their hands on nuclear weapons. So, yeah, I think this could be U.S.'s thing as well, including everyone else's thing. So it is related. More criticism from Trump here. This account really hates Trump, saying Trump on the India-Pakistan war. It's a shame. We just heard about it. They've been fighting for a long time. They've been fighting for many, many decades and centuries. I just hope it ends very quickly. No leadership. Okay, so this account sounds like a neocon. They want basically Trump to basically be policing the world. So let's watch this. Let's see what Trump was saying about the whole situation.
No, it's a shame. We just heard about it just as we were walking in the doors of the Oval. Just heard about it. I guess people knew something was going to happen based on a little bit of the past. They've been fighting for a long time. You know, they've been fighting for many, many decades and centuries, actually, if you really think about it. No, I just hope it ends very quickly. No,
Okay,
it's a
so
shame. We just heard about it.
let's actually, guys, I found here's a video that I mentioned that is not Pakistan, it's Gaza, and I found finally somewhere that put a community note. This one got 4,000 likes, but it also has a community note. So look at this. This UC guy is saying, after years of Pakistani Islamo-Nazi terror state supporting it. Okay, so basically mentioning the fact that India is bombing Pakistan, showing this video. This video, look at this. This is the wrong video that is getting a lot of shares on Twitter. And now finally, at least this one the last one didn't get a community note, but look at this one. Although the attack by India is true, this particular video is an old video from Gaza. Guys, be very careful about what the video. And also, this guy is giving the same warning that I'm giving you here. Bill is saying you're about to see grifters out in full force, posting old videos, fake videos, video game footage, AI, etc., regarding the conflict with India and Pakistan. Be aware and follow sources you trust. That's good. That's good. Thank you, sir. Let me see if I'm following this guy. And also, there was this Cheyenne guy who's basically went and found a lot of these videos and basically found the old ones. They have done a lot of facts. So threat thread: as India launches strikes against Pakistan tonight, misinformation is rapidly spreading online. I'll fact check viral falsehoods in this thread. This video viewed 160,000 times, shows Israeli airstrike on Gaza on October 23. Okay, so basically they went a lot. These people have gone through a lot of footage. By the way, he's taking credit like other people. Okay, so it's fine. It's fine. This one is false. This one is false. Okay, so there's a lot of fake footage. Just be careful, guys. Just be careful. Okay, I'm not gonna. What the hell? I can't. I don't know if I show this, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. So a lot of people are showing. I'm not gonna play the music. They're like, oh, we have footage from India versus Pakistan, and they're showing again. I'm not gonna play anymore because I might get copyright strike. They're getting these very weird, like, oh look, India versus Pakistan. I mean, this is satire, but again, I'm not gonna show some of that because I might get in trouble with copyright. So there's a lot of these crazy Bollywood, I don't know, fights that people are showing, like, oh, we're having another footage. Again, I want to show that full video, but I think I'm gonna get a copyright strike, so I'm not gonna show that because it's intense. It's very intense. Okay. Yes, it's Bollywood. All right, guys. Let me actually tell you one more thing. This is very important, very, very important. Okay, I have another show coming up that is about Islamic revisionism, members only. So if you're a member, I'm going to show you how on this very same channel in 1 hour. I'm going to have a show for members only, and it's going to show you how everything you thought about Islam is wrong. Muhammad was not a Muslim. Muhammad, I promise you that this is true. And I'm going to show this, and I'm going to make it very simple. The Arabs who basically attacked the Persian Empire, took over Jerusalem, and created an empire, they were not Muslim. Their book was not the Quran. Their prophet was not Muhammad. And Muhammad was not a Muslim. The Islam came so many years after. For many years, the Arab Empire was not an Islamic empire. Islam was something that was created by the Arab Empire, and they created a fake history. Again, I'm telling you, these people did not call themselves Muslim. They did not call their religion Islam. They did not refer to a book called Quran, and they did not refer to a prophet with the name of Muhammad. These are key things that we understand about Islam, and I'm going to explain this to you in a very easy to understand way, like very simple. Like, I'm not going to make it crazy academic, so I'll be like, oh my God, these are so. I'm going to go through the points, show you year by year what has happened. So again, I'm going to put the link to this member only stream. I'm going to start this in 1 hour. Here's the link to that stream. If you're a member, or if you have been gifted membership, go watch this. And yeah, so become a member today if you want to watch that. Okay. And also, before you leave this, other than clicking on that link, the link is also in the description, or you could just go to the live section of our channel, and you're going to see in the live section that this stream is about to get started. Okay. And if you're watching this later, it's going to be there in the member section or in the live section for you to watch it. Right. And also, before you leave, please make sure you like the stream. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Oh, also, I'm supposed to respond to some of your comments. Amir has started some comments for me to read. I'm going to respond to those as well, and then I'm going to go. But also, guys, make sure you hit the bell notification, okay? And also, thank Amir for highlighting the comments. Yes, like the stream. Okay, let's actually start with Nina. Nina was saying, Lubna retired today after death threats. Armin, did you see her video? No. What? Who? No. I'm gonna look into it. I have not heard. Oh, yeah, okay, no, I haven't seen that. Okay, I'm gonna look into that later. NJ is saying, fact check that the fighter planes crashed were not Indian but Pakistani. We don't know yet. No, but we haven't had a. I mean, last time I checked, we didn't have a statement from India. Last time I checked, okay, the news. Okay, so we have to for that we have to wait. We have to wait. Mars is saying, Armin, do you know Indian ex-Muslim Arif Hussain? Have you guys collaborated yet? Wait, Arif Hussain. I think we might have talked. Arif. Is that the guy? Is that the same guy that Apostle Prophet? No, that says a different guy. Okay. So, okay, no, I haven't talked to him. So there was an Indian ex-Muslim that Apostle Prophet accurately called out as something, as a fake ex-Muslim. I don't remember who it was, but this guy, he seemed like, I don't know. Yeah, this seems more legit because he's showing his face. So I don't know about him, but maybe I will look into it. Okay, so let me know, guys, in the comment. Guys, the people that you recommended, the Druze people that you recommended me to talk to, I'm in touch with them, and I'm going to be doing shows with them. So if you have other people that you want me to talk to, go reach out to them and tell them to contact me on Twitter. Okay. Skyfall saying, Armin, how probable is it that Iran is screwing Pakistan to start a war against India? Without evidence, it's not justified for you to believe that right now. Everything is possible. It's not probable. Everything is possible, but without any evidence right now, it's not a justifiable position to have at this moment. Jenny saying the U.S. should not have. I mean, yeah. I would basically say it's more justifiable to just connect all of that to ISI and Pakistan rather than to Iran at this. Not that I know that the Iranian regime is involved in Kashmir and is trying to gain more influence there, and they have a lot of Shia groups there that is trying to infiltrate and have its foot there. I know that, but these specific attacks right now being the responsibility of the Iranian regime, I think right now the ISI is more probable to blame these on ISI than the Iranian regime. Jenny saying the U.S. should not have to be the world police. The U.S. doesn't have a choice right now because there's no army in the world that could do what the U.S. does. Okay, so, but the U.S., if the U.S. wants to stop being the world's police, it needs to have strategies that motivates other countries to build up, for its allies to build up their armies. Like one thing that I like that Trump is doing is that Trump has, I mean, I have some criticism for Trump, but one thing that I like about Trump is that he has started causing much heavier investments by Europeans and the Japanese and the South Koreans. I mean, South Korea doesn't need encouragement. The Japanese and the Europeans to invest in their armies, right? So, but until we get there, the whole world, including Americans, require America's military to maintain stability for economic trade everywhere in the world. There is no other way. Oh, guys, Darko just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Darko. So now these 5 people in 1 hour, in exactly 1 hour, we're going to be doing a member-only stream that I'm going to tell you something about Islam that's going to blow your mind, and I'm going to make it simple and easy to understand. So if you just got a membership, make sure you come and watch that. And again, guys, if you want to receive memberships, there's this, you have to, when people give memberships, there's a setting in a YouTube where you have to turn it on that makes it allows you, because you have to allow receiving membership gifts. Okay, so again, thank you, Darko. I appreciate that. And all right, so let's go. All right, guys, I'm gonna go take a break. 1 hour from now, we're gonna be back on this channel on the member only stream. I'm gonna cover some very interesting facts with you guys. Okay, so see you guys later. Bye. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment.